Alright guys, nothing overly exciting today. You could almost call this video a video for newbies. I'm scratching Molly, just in case you're wondering. So what I'm going to do today is, well, I'm not overly prepared. I don't have the tools out yet or the things I'm going to do to this truck. Maybe I should get that. Hold on just a second. So, winter is upon us. Well, not upon us. It's going to be here shortly. It's October 10th or 11th? 10th? Today? Yeah, I think so. Sunday. There's a little bit of snow in the forecast, but it's only going to be like a centimeter or two, and it's not going to stay because it's not cold enough yet for the snow to stay, but it always happens every year. So I don't have actually a lot of 2.2 rigs, if you count the SMT as a 2.2 rig. And then Relic's got 2.2s on it, and you know, that's about it. So when the guys go out for a 2.2 run, Relic's about the only truck I got, and even then it's the 2.2 slingers. They're not very tall. I do have a set of XLs that Relic gets in the winter, which I'm getting ready for. That's why Betty's on the table. Betty's going to get a little bit of a makeover. I'm going to get Betty winter ready, because again, it's not here yet, but it always sneaks up on you, and I want to be ready. So we're going to get these tires, these tires on here, which are massively different from the 1.9 ripsaws that are on it. And the 1.9 ripsaw is fine for the summer. It's actually probably the best stock tire that ever came on an RC, I think. In my personal opinion, for the experience I have. I haven't tried them all, of course. But those are massive. Those are RC 4-wheel drive 2.2 wheels with RC 4-wheel drive 2.2 tire. And they're called a two-face. The tread's a little bit different, but I've also cut it out so it almost matches left to right. It used to be tighter on this side, but I cut out every second lug. Pretty sure you guys can see that okay. And then, of course, I don't want to hack up this body because it's been hacked up enough. That's the goal. We're going to get the Bronco body back on here again. If you guys know this body, it's been around for a while. And I can't remember what's all involved with getting this sucker on there, but I know I got to do a little bit of custom work to the rear posts. And then the front looks like it's going to be okay. But it's got to get jacked up to the wazoo. And then I'm going to double check the lights on this thing. I grabbed a battery with the wrong plug in, but this one should do it. I think, if I remember correctly, one headlight works. One headlight. And then I got one headlight, one tail light. So the lights need to be redone in this thing. Now, the truck itself does have underglow and front lights that are quite good and good enough, but I don't like a Lexan body to be not lit up at all. So these things are going to come out. These are trunk lights for automobiles, so they're 12 volt ready, and those are another one of my Walmart buys, and they fit perfectly and work perfectly in the Bronco, and those are the same lights that are on the in Relic. But these ones quit working. I'll double check the wiring, but I'm pretty sure one of the LEDs is screwed. One still works, obviously the other one doesn't. I don't think it's wiring, I think it's in the LED itself, so those might have to come out. I don't have replacements for them, so I haven't figured out what to do yet. I'm going to do one of two things. I'm either going to drill through them and then put LEDs in them and see if that works. And then, because I have loads of LEDs for it. And then, I'm saying a lot, sorry. Or maybe if I have any clear Lexan, glue that on the back and then just put the bulb in that, and that'll do the job. But other than that, I'm going to get do a couple little things I know that are going to be different from normal changing out the body. That's why this is kind of like a vid for new guys, more or less, that when they buy a vehicle and they're nervous about changing out the body or something. Luckily I don't have to change the link lengths, but changing out links is nothing. You just got to make sure you change the top and the bottom the same, and your pitch from your front and rear axle have to have the same pitch. They can't one be straight and the other one be off, because then you're not having a proper drivetrain and it'll chug along and it'll be fighting itself. You want the pitches to be the same. I can't explain why. There's videos out there. Rookie, you might watch this probably. Very supportive guy. Thank you, Rookie. Rookie knows the video, and he might even have the link. So if you're up to it, throw it down in the throw it down in the comments there, buddy. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna start. I'm gonna remove the body posts because all four have to be changed. I'm gonna put the tires on first and see if I have to maybe change the links. I don't think I should have to, but I'm gonna do that first. All right, see you soon. All right, just plugging along, and I figured I'd show you the difference. There's the tires side by side. Actual inches. I'll give you inches and millimeters, I guess. See, we got about 4 3/8 on the 1.9 ripsaw. Sorry. And I guess that'd be about 111 millimeter ish. And the big guy, these tires are huge, freaking huge. 5 3/4 inches, just a hair under 5 3/4 inches. And then you're looking at about 145, 144 millimeters, I'd say ish. That's rough measurements. Then yeah, look at that. I got the I did one side first, and look at the difference that's going to be. It's going to be huge, freaking huge. Yeah, I like clearance. It's fun. Just it makes some stuff too easy, and plus, then you kind of get a little bit more top heavy. Yeah, the body's going to be more top heavy than before. So side hilling, I'm decreasing my capability. That's about it. Other than that, everything else should be golden. A couple other things as I'm going along, like I was saying before. Tips for new guys: don't be afraid to do this kind of stuff. Say if you buy. Or you take off your stock hexes and they have, or stock wheels, and they have a spot for the 12 mil hex there. These do not have that. They just have a slot and a hole that the axle shaft goes through, the stub goes through, right? So, and that just goes over the pin that is there after you take the hex off. Should have had that in second. So you take the tire off and then remove all the grass and shit that's wrapped around it. Then you just have your hex there. Pull the hex. Get rid of all the little grass and stuff as much as you can. You could even grease or oil at this point if you wanted to. I'm not going to because I rebuilt this truck, then drove it once. Since the last rebuild. You just throw that on there. And I always check the play after I do that, because sometimes they're a little tight. You have to back it off a bit. That's where a good nylock comes in handy. Some guys will run their nylocks forever and they just keep tightening them, keep a T-handle in their pocket. It's like, why are you wasting your time, man? Just get new nylocks. I guess not everybody has the money to just go out and buy stuff either, because I don't. So I guess I should take that back maybe. If you can't afford new nylocks, I understand. But a quality nylock is great when you have tires that fit snugly. And I'm talking and going through this quickly as I do it, just because I might run into that here with the front. So there's normal tight. No, it's fine, because I did run into it on the other side, where I went to turn the wheel a little bit and you could feel it was stiff. Now stuff wears down, but if you tighten it up, it will wear down and be free eventually. The problem is you're using up a lot of energy when you do that, and all of a sudden, when you used to get an hour or hour and a half or 2 hours or whatever you get out of your battery life on a trail run, all of a sudden you're getting 75% of that or 50% of that. That'd be why. Look at the size of that thing. Those are the tires that were on it. Aren't they cute? Alright, so the next part, the rear piece, I'm going to have to get two things here. Hold on. Alright, back from the edit, as they say. Okay, so here's just a regular high body, I'm going to call it. High body body post, rather, compared to the regular one. And they usually fit fairly snugly. I'm not putting pins in it right now just because I'm just doing this to show you guys what's going to happen. Because the front still needs to go up. I haven't touched those. So right now, God, sitting at its highest location, these posts are a little bent on the front because the holes on Betty weren't exactly proper. So it slowly bent the posts in over time. Happens. So there's no clearance right now at all. As soon as I press the body, I'm right into the tires right away. So the front's going to be okay, I think, but the back needs to go up. Oh no, they both need to go up. I'm going to get the front to this highest point, and then I'm going to get the rear to match. And I'll show you how I do that here in a moment. Alright. So I got the front where as high as it can go as it is stock. Now as I say that, because there's a little bit of extra meat on the bottom of the post where you can actually drill your own hole and put it up a little further and get the pin through it. but I don't think I'm going to have to do that. So the front is pretty much where it's going to sit. Of course, the back, way too low, right? It's a Hawaiian style, I think they call it, or something. But I want it to get up to about there, because after I do that, like that takes the springs are pretty stiff. It takes a lot to get it down there. But I'm shy about almost an inch, 3/4 of an inch maybe, of getting it to the top. Now, you could buy posts that fit in here, I do believe, that are really long, but then you lose your support. And I really like when you have a tall body that you have a cross brace. Yeah, you can get the other posts and build your own cross braces, all kinds of things you can do. But I just did this. It's because I have tons of axial parts kicking around, so I was able to do this. But you can even take a set of small posts and put them onto the bottom, but I just wrap that on with wire. So like baling wire or stovepipe wire, there's all kinds of different names. See if I can get my hand in there. All kinds of different names that people call that wire. I call it stovepipe wire because I used to sell fireplaces, and yeah, I sold the wire and it's called stovepipe wire. So that's going to solve my problem on the back, which should give me all the clearances I need. I can't remember if that's going to be fine. Okay, so give me a couple minutes and I'll get that lined up, and then maybe a quick test outside to see if I got the clearances down. Big truck. Might need a little more drag braking. .27 turn, I think, in there. Actually, if it does have a 27, I might go to a 35. Pop throttle. She's doing really well. Yeah, I got no complaints there. It did really well. Real stable. I didn't line that one up very well. I'm on. She's a squealer apparently right now. Good job, truck. Yeah, I might have to look at changing the motor and get a little more crawl. Handling really well though. Handling really well up until then. And then. came back inside to do some more adjustments. I'm going to look at the motor right now to see which one it is. What do I got in there? It's the green one. I can't see it. Maybe this will help. Oh, I can't tell if that's the 27. Okay, yeah, it's the 27 turn that's in there right now. I think I'm going to experiment with another motor. Give me a couple minutes. I'm going to throw in another motor. I thought we were going to be done for the test, but you know what? I'm kind of excited because I want to try this other motor, and I may not have to change the drag brake. And the only problem with changing the drag brake is I have to undo my waterproofing and come it back up again, which isn't a huge deal. It's just, man. Bad weather coming in. It's getting windy. I'm going to get this test done quick while it is. I threw in an axial 35 turn. Let's try it. You feel the power difference. Definitely have more torque. That was expected though. Drag brake definitely works better. I didn't change it, so I'm glad the motor helped with that, because I don't feel like undoing the waterproofing. That was fast test, wasn't it? Yeah, so that's going to be about it for the truck today. I'm going to do the lights another day because I still haven't figured out exactly what I'm going to do. If I can get a drill in there, drill it out the plastic and get the LED in behind. Now, hopefully it's that quick and easy, but I think probably made the video long enough. I think he did really well out there. Clearances weren't a problem. No body rub, except when I rolled over, but nah. And then, yeah, the 35 turn fixed the drag brake a bit. It might need a touch more. I'm going to actually have to trail it before I know for sure. But yeah, I think she's ready. The Bronco's back. Thanks for watching.